So I want to show you a couple things through a recording of the calculator because I think some of this is super helpful if you're analyzing trig functions, especially the graph. The normal trig functions are pretty easy, but we don't stay in the easy ones for very long. So I think a calculator is worth having, or at least using them. Anyway, so with the Ti-83, there's a lot of options here, and it can be hard to figure out what you should enter. So I'm going to do just a normal sine function because I think that's a good place to start. And I'm going to choose to compare that to 2x or double the angle. Um, so I know from my understanding that this second function will occur twice as fast, or its cycle will be half as long, however you want to think about that. But with the graphing calculator, really setting the window is a big deal, more than kind of what we're used to with modern computers. So I think this is really helpful. So setting the x, I think that's the horizontal. I think it's really important to set it to what you want. We're used to computers doing this for us now, but I think this can be helpful. Anyway, so with how long I want, or from left to right, how long I want it, is not necessarily an exact um, integer or whole number. What I'm interested in is 2 pi because that's the cycle of a trig function. So that's what I want. And I'm also going to set the scale to pi because I want pi to be counted as 1 or a quarter to be pi fourths. I don't want just um, a standard graph. I'd like to kind of adjust it towards my trig functions. And because I know sine and cosine have an amplitude of 1, for this example, I'm going to choose this to be -1 and choose this to be +1, but that has to be adjusted to whatever the amplitude is. The Y scale, I think, is fine, but you could adjust that if you want. And yeah, those are the settings that I usually have to play with. And when I ask it to graph it, it should graph this. Looks like sines first, and then sine of 2 theta or 2x is there, and you can see it completes 2 cycles within 2 pi. So being able to adjust that window is really helpful to me, and I hope it'll be helpful for you as well, especially when you get into complicated things like, you know, secants and cotangents, these types of things I think could be kind of difficult. So I think this is a good tool to have.